guys, let's look into your love life for the period of March 15th through the 31st of 2020. I am doing a different spread this time, Geminis. If you have been with me for some time, this is similar to my old spreads when I first started my channel. However, it is my old spread on steroids because I have so many cards and I really do like this spread and I'm excited to be bringing it to you for this mid-March reading. So before I go into the cards, Gemini, I would like to let you guys know that next month in April, I am doing a free live webinar on how to call in your soulmate, the secrets to manifesting love. I'm so excited for this webinar. In the webinar, we'll be talking about why you haven't attracted your dream love so far, what to do about it, and how to manifest love easily and effortlessly. And I'll also be sharing with you guys my until now secret method on how I attracted my soulmate in only 3 months by using just my cell phone. I'm super excited for the webinar. It's going to be great. So I highly encourage you guys to sign up and to attend. In the description box below is a link to get more information and to sign up to attend the free live webinar. So go ahead and check that out. Again, it's going to be great and you're definitely not going to want to miss out. So let's get into your cards, Gemini. So first we're going to get into your prediction with the Lenormand, then we're going to go into your second prediction, and then we're going to build out from there. So let's start here with your Lenormand. So I have here, okay. So I'm starting with the cards from the top and the bottom of the deck, Geminis, and I don't really see a way to sugarcoat this. I mean, it's very, very evident here. Somebody was being dishonest. Somebody could have been manipulating you. I see somebody here who, with the mask, has two faces. So this is somebody who appears to be one way when they're with you, and then when they're not around you, this person is another way. This is somebody who is two-faced, somebody who's good with double talk. This is somebody who's not who they appear to be. And it looks like you have been involved with somebody, and this could be you because this is a general reading, but I'm going to say that you've been involved with somebody here who, again, was deceptive, was manipulative. This can be somebody who can be like a con man, maybe not that serious here, but with the fox card, this is somebody who looks out for their own self-interest. So this is somebody who is going to do whatever it takes to get what it is they want, and they don't care if they step over you in the meantime. So this is really kind of the energy of the ends justifies the means. Some of you guys could have been involved with those who are more narcissistic or have the traits of someone with narcissistic personality disorder. So again, I see this energy very, very strongly here. Okay, so let's see what is going on with this deception, with this deceptive person. So I have here the whip, I have the ship, and I have here the labyrinth. The whip, the ship, and the labyrinth. Okay. So with these three cards here, Geminis, I'm seeing some travel. I'm seeing some travel. Now, some of you could be in a connection that is mostly a sexual connection, but you may be taking this sexual connection to the next step. But we'll get into that in just a minute here. I also have some timing here for you. Okay, so anyway, it looks like you're taking this relationship, moving this relationship forward. And the way you're going to do that is by coming up with some kind of agreement, coming up with some kind of solution. So you could have been feeling, Geminis, like there have been a lot of twists and turns in this connection. Like you've been trying to come up with a solution, like you've been trying to reach a goal. But there are just so many twists and turns, you haven't been able to do that. It's like you and your person weren't eye to eye, or you weren't at the same place at the same time. You know, while one person wants something, the other person wants something different. You're not able to reach some kind of mutual agreement. But it looks like during the ending portion of March, you may be able to achieve that, or it looks like you will be able to achieve that, and you'll be able to move the situation forward. So if you've been experiencing some kind of arguments, some kind of challenges, heated discussions in this connection, you're going to be able to resolve this by coming up with kind of alternate solutions. An alternative solution is going to bring you the success in this situation. So let's go into the All right, so first off, I have here the card of sad news. This was a card at the top. I also have here the card of high honors. The card of high honors. So it does look like either you have received some bad news, or it looks like you could be receiving some bad news. So if you haven't gotten it already, or if you haven't given anyone any sad news, just know that this could be coming. Now, I feel like some of you could have given some bad news to someone. You could have said something to someone, or again, you could have received some bad news already. But the great thing is, I have here the high honors card. So the high honors card speaks of progression in a situation, allowing the connection to progress. So it looks like this situation will be moving forward. It will be moving forward as a result of you guys being able to come up with these alternative solutions so both people are happy. So this speaks of, with this high honors card, improvements in a situation. This can also speak of a connection taking a turn for the better. And this can also speak of, with this high honors card, recognition, being recognized. So say somebody could be recognized for the effort that they put into this relationship, or just recognition in some way. Now this card can also mean taking something to the next level, taking a relationship or something to the next level. So yes, there has been some sad news, but the great thing is it's like everything is going to work out. So everything is going to work out here. And I can see that because we have the rich, good gentleman. We have his thoughts. We have rich girl. I've been singing If I Was a Rich Girl, na 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 na, for like the last hour. Okay, so anyway. So rich girl, I'm sorry, rich good gentleman, his thoughts, rich girl. So the interesting thing is, the first thing that stands out to me is, okay, so this rich good gentleman and this rich girl, this is likely a couple here. And these are two people who are likely under the age of 40. Now, you could be over the age of 40. This is a general reading. But for most of you, this is speaking of two people who are young, who are under the age of 40. And not to say that people over the age of 40 are not young, because they still are. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I can see here that these two people are really thinking about each other, because we have his thoughts in the middle. We have his thoughts in the middle. So it looks like this female has been thinking about this man, and it looks like this man is thinking about this woman. So I'm feeling as though they're both thinking of each other. Now, I really like this because the rich good gentleman speaks of good luck. And the rich good gentleman also speaks of, if you've been having any challenges, if you've been having any difficulties, there's going to be a swift and good solution to the situation. And then this rich girl is also a very, very positive card, which speaks of happiness, which speaks of joy, which speaks of everything going on, working out for the best. So it looks like everything is going to work out for the best. In an otherwise negative spread, these two cards will turn it positive. So automatically, it's like, even if there was some sad news, the sad news could have been in the past, or the sad news isn't going to really be that bad, or it could be something that you were able to get over very quickly. Because again, it's like there's so much good luck, there's positive outcomes in this situation. And I do see this man thinking a lot about this female. I feel like this female's really, really on this male's mind. Now, this female could be trying to move forward and not think about this person, but it looks like, it's like he has really been on her mind. So yeah, both people are thinking about each other. So you guys are both on each other's minds. Now, it looks like here there have been a lot of challenges, there have been a lot of difficulties in this situation. You could be feeling as though there's some unrequited love. You could be feeling disappointed. You could be feeling let down. Burdens, challenges that have been going on within this connection. So there have been some difficulties. However, you're going to be moving forward, and there's going to be a new beginning in this situation. So you're going to be moving forward. It's like your love is coming in because you're going in a new direction. There's going to be some travel for sure. Yes, somebody's going to be traveling to the other person. So there's going to be some kind of reunion, some kind of reconciliation. You guys could be at a distance from one another because you are traveling to one another. So, and this could be kind of like a long distance travel, like over, like not in the same city kind of travel. So, I do see here, yes, some travel. So somebody's going to be traveling in order to come up with a solution with the other person. Somebody's going to be traveling to come up with a solution with the other person. So you're going to receive a visit, or you're going to be visiting this person in order to talk, in order to come to a mutual agreement, in order to figure out some kind of solution with one another. Because again, you failed to do so thus far, but now's the time, now's the opportunity within the next 2 weeks to do that. Okay, so it looks like this rich good gentleman here, this male here, may want to take this connection in the next level, to the next level rather. Because I have here an engagement or a long-term relationship or marriage. So if you are not already in a long-term relationship with this person wants to move this into something long-term, something more stable. And we also know that by the High Honors card as well. We also know that by the High Honors card, taking it to the next level. So this person does want to, if he has not already, if you're not already engaged with him or in a long-term relationship or marriage, this person wants to go into that with you. And he's thinking very positively about this female. He's thinking very positively about this female. He's very optimistic about this connection. He may be developing his confidence to go after this female or to approach her or to, come up with a solution with her. But it looks like he wants success. He wants success with this situation. We have the sun. So he wants a positive outcome. He wants success. He wants happiness. He wants joy. He wants everything to work out in this situation. And it looks like, yes, this female, that's exactly what I was saying. I was saying that to me, it looks like she's trying not to look at this person, like she's trying to look elsewhere. So I can see here that this female is keeping her feelings hidden. She may have deep feelings towards this man. She may really care for this person. She has a lot of attraction towards him. She may lust after him or feel like she has a crush on him. She's just really fond of him, but she's keeping that secret. She may also want to spend time with him behind closed doors, but she is keeping that a secret and she's not letting him know. So he's on her mind, but she's keeping it secret, but she's keeping it hidden and she's not letting him know that. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Okay, so yes, I do have here something going on within the next 2 weeks for you, Gemini. Something going on within the next 2 weeks. And it looks like within the next 2 weeks, you could be moving forward into a commitment. You could be moving forward, taking the next step in a commitment. So that is great. So we have that theme coming up for you. Now, I also have that thing coming up. I have that theme coming up in other readings as well. If you have a sign in Cancer, Leo, or Sagittarius, if you have a sun, moon, rising Venus, or one of those signs in your seventh house, or if you are dealing with someone who has those signs in their sun, moon, rising, or in their seventh house, I really recommend checking out those readings because they will provide you with some additional insight and guidance about your situation here. We do have some challenging news coming up here with this Lion card. And we already know that because we have the sad news card. So again, either there has been some sad news that created a sudden shock. If there hasn't been sad news, then this could be coming up within the next 2 weeks. So I have here the railroad. The railroad also represents a long journey. So yes, there is going to be travel for you, Geminis. So I was going to say Sagittarius. So again, maybe you're dealing with the Sagittarius, or you can have Sagittarius in your chart. And then I have the Two of Wands here. So I really am feeling like there's travel coming. I really am feeling like there's travel coming to this situation. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. The clouds. So perhaps it was a separation for some of you. Perhaps it was a separation. But this can also represent domestic happiness with the clouds card here. I also have here, okay, so yeah, it's like things aren't all sunny in paradise because I have here the broken glass, so that foretells ill luck. for long years. So you may have had ill luck with this person or felt like you had ill luck with this person. Let's see if you can see that. You may feel as though you've had ill luck with this person for some time, but now you may feel like you want to work on this connection, or somebody may want to work on this connection with that Eight of Diamonds here. So the order denotes honor and recognition. Hey, we were just talking about that. Somebody's going to feel recognized. Somebody's going to feel acknowledged. Somebody's going to feel recognized. Somebody's going to be feeling seen. This can also speak of business success. So some of you Geminis, especially if you have your own business, you could have a lot of business success at the end of March and even going into um, April, or you could be preparing for business success at this time, however that resonates with you. So again, I do have here some challenges. You may have been dealing with this person again for over a year. You may have had challenges with this person for over a year. But again, you're going to be coming up with some kind of solution so you can work things out with each other. I also have here wine, the symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. So we have here wine. So this is also very, very positive. So we do have here, oh, whoa. Okay, you guys, I forgot about this card. This popped out of your deck, or this popped out of the deck for you, success and love. So there is and this is right. These cards came out, or these cards are together. So gaiety, happiness, success, and love. So again, it's like with this high honors card, there's going to be progress. There's going to be improvements in this situation. Things are going to shift and turn around for the better. There are going to be transitions. There's going to be travel. There's going to be transitions in this connection. So that's very positive, and you are going to be coming up with that solution. It's like you're twisting, you're turning, you can't figure it out, and suddenly you meet. Suddenly you finally meet and you finally come together and you're able to work this out with one another. So I feel like some of you are going to be like, finally, I've been waiting for this. I just hear somebody saying that, like, oh my God, finally, I've been waiting for this, and it's finally coming. You could have been waiting for this for years, and it's finally coming. And I feel like it's going to come in very quickly too. It's going to come in very, very quickly with this whip card, as well as the ship card, as well as the child. The cross can represent too soon. It can represent patience, or it can represent something coming too soon. And then we have the ship again. So again, that travel. And then we have, this is another card of quick movement. So there's some quick movement that's going to happen here. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's like things may unfold, or this may happen faster than you anticipated or faster than you thought. You know, again, we have here this timing of in the next 2 weeks. So you could have been waiting, 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 waiting. And then it's like, oh my gosh, in the next 2 weeks, here's something is. Here we're able to take this to the next level. And this man is definitely ready to take this to the next level. This rich, good gentleman here, definitely ready, because he has the engagement here. And then we have here Cliff, eager and ready. And then there's a man on this card. So I'm feeling like this is this person who's eager, who's ready to take the next step to move this relationship forward. So that is great. All right, so let's see what else we have here. So we'll go into these last messages, and then we'll go into your guidance, Gemini. Well, first off, okay, we have financial matters and competition and challenge. So there could have been some kind of challenges here within this connection related to finances. So I'm feeling like maybe someone was afraid that the other person was going to take advantage of them financially. If not that, someone could have been saying, I don't want to come forward until I have my finances right, because maybe someone wants to provide for another person. They don't want to come forward until their finances are right. Those are just different scenarios, but there's some kind of challenge going on with finances. For some, it can be someone trying to make more money than the other person, or maybe they feel bad that, especially if this is this male, maybe the female's making more money and he feels bad about that. So there's some kind of competition. Just take this as it resonates. It could not be competition. It could just be challenges, but I do see challenges within financial matters here. So I also see here that there's going to be a positive transition, because there's going to be a reassessment in this situation. There's going to be a positive transition because can you guys see that? Okay, guys, so every time I look at the cards, or put the cards up, these particular cards, it messes with the lighting. So I'm just going to tell you guys the cards that I have here. Okay, so again, I have here, there's going to be a positive transition in this situation because, yes, there's going to be a reassessment. I have here a card of reassessment. So you're going to be able to reassess the situation, come up with an alternative solution so you guys both win. So this reassessment is going to cause, again, we keep getting that message over and over again, a positive transition in this situation. And there's going to be achievement and success. And I like how we have success here twice. I have achievement and success, success and perseverance. Achievement and success is success and perseverance. So there's going to be, again, and then I have this card of success. These are cards of, oh my gosh, so much success. Success in love. I have success in love right here. This is a card of success. This rich good gentleman, this rich girl, this high honors is a card of success. There's so many cards of success here. And then we have even the order representing honor and recognition. So there's a lot of cards of success. There's a lot of cards of success. So you're going to be able to persevere through this situation, and persevering through this situation is going to bring you happiness, success, joy, and a positive outcome. So it looks like you are reaching the end of a learning cycle. And I find this really interesting because, okay, this is really interesting how we have here twice. I have the same card literally twice, the end of a learning phase. The end of a learning phase. Can you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, but both of these cards talk about the end of a learning phase. Oh, there's the difference. The end of the learning cycle, the end of a learning phase. I didn't catch the difference. I just saw end of learning and I read it the same. So you're reaching the end of a learning cycle. So you were in a learning phase, you were in a learning cycle. Now you are attaining a major ending and a new beginning. So you're ending this learning cycle, and this is a major ending of this learning cycle. And I'm feeling as though I just heard that this person who was dishonest is, I hear that this person is learning and seeing their ways for what they are. And I'm feeling as though this person is taking their mask off. And I'm feeling as though this person is able to see themselves in a different way. Maybe they're really able to look at themselves in the mirror and see the actions that they did. And this could be a result of the sad news that came. But I'm feeling like this person is really able to see themselves in a new way and perhaps see how they were being sneaky, see how they were being manipulative, or somebody's able to see it. Somebody's able to see it now, or else they weren't able to see it before. This could be you, or this could be the other person. So you were in a learning cycle. And then I have here the card of learning and training. So yes, you were learning things about yourself, learning things about your partner, learning how to love. You guys could be learning more about each other. You guys could be learning how to make the connection work. However this resonates is going to resonate differently for all of you guys. You guys are all learning different lessons. But there's learning and training, and then there's the end of a learning phase. So there's the end of a learning cycle, bringing about a new beginning. Is learning and training. You were learning, and then there's an end of this learning phase. And I love how we have here also, okay, you're pausing to reflect. You're also pausing to reflect on this situation. So you're going within because you want to leave the past behind, and you're leaving behind the crisis and the disappointment. You are moving forward past the crisis and the disappointment. Things are going to progress. Things are going to improve. Things are going to shift and change for the better. Again, there's some recognition, there's joy, there's happiness, there's gaiety, there's wine. Maybe you guys are going to be celebrating, clinking wine glasses. But there's going to be some, also martinis. I don't know, I'm just saying martinis. I'm just saying martinis. So yeah, oh yeah, there's wine in this cup here. There's wine in that cup there. So you guys could be drinking wine, drinking martinis, hanging out, having a good time. But things are going to shift and things are going to change for the better. And there's going to be a new beginning in this situation that comes about again within the next 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and pull your guidance. I did ask before I started this reading, what card should I use for this particular reading for guidance? And I have these. I haven't used these cards in a while, but let's see the guidance that Spirit, God, universe, guides, your guides have for you. So what are the messages for Gemini? What are the messages? Can I have 3 cards, please? The messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Love and Romance, March 15th through the 31st of 2020. Geminis. All right. Feeling like you guys are going to have a really great time. I got one card, a really great time on your trip, or if this person comes and visits you. Two. Woo! Woo! Wow. Okay. All a riot. So, wow. Okay, now I see why this deck was chosen. Check this out. Whoopsh. All right, guys. Relationship and wedding. We have relationship and wedding. Relationship and wedding. Okay. So, wedding. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love. Ooh, I just heard soulmates, twin flames, and now chills are creeping up on me. So some of you can be in soulmate, life partner, um, twin flame kind of situations, if that resonates with you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Marriage is the union of two souls joined together in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. So you're going to be deepening your love over time. That's great. Your wedding day is a testament to your well founded faith and love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So, some of you could be married to this person, others of you are moving toward marriage with this person. Okay? For those of you that this reading is for, I see you moving into marriage with this person in the future. Well, of course, in the future. Could be the distant future. But I do see that in this situation. Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. So you are going to be working on healing and balancing this relationship as you figure out this solution. So this is saying to heal or balance a relationship, snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So you want to include your higher power in your connection. You want to include your higher power. You want that divine energy in your connection. Connection should be threesomes, between you, your partner, and your higher power. You always have to include your higher power in your relationship to have the most success because it's like in times when you're feeling unsure of yourself, in times when you're feeling burdened, you have your higher power there to give you faith, to give you strength in this situation. And you can also call upon your higher power for assistance, for guidance in this situation, in your relationship in general. So you want to include your higher power in this situation. Ask for guidance, ask for what to do, ask your higher power to show you the way, ask your higher power to help you guys manifest the best outcome possible. Also, work on self love because as you feel safe and loved within, and also know that your higher power loves you unconditionally and is always within you and always wants the best for you. So, as you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Work on feeling safe, work on feeling loved within, self love, security, and work on attaining that on your own as opposed to seeking it from outside yourself. And then we have here the card of daydream. And this card says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So allow yourself to daydream, allow yourself to zone out, spend some time just in quiet, just thinking, allow the messages to come because it sounds like your guide, spirit, universe, God, your higher power is attempting to send you messages, is attempting to connect with you about this relationship. And you may be doing too much, or you may not be allowing yourself the time to sit and allow the messages to come in. Do that. One thing that you can do, I just heard, was when you are driving, turn the radio off, turn the music off, and just drive, and you can receive messages that way. Before you go to bed, just sit in silence. You can receive messages that way. But however that resonates with you, this is a good time for you to daydream. So you can, oh, I'm also getting two. Daydreaming about the situation, envision, visualize, and imagine your connection unfolding in the way that you want it to. Visualize and imagine whatever this event is within the next 2 weeks going perfectly. What do you want it to look like? How do you want it to be? All right, so let's get your final message. Let's get your divine message. God, Spirit, Universe, Higher Power of the Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Those are the highest vibrations, energies within the Gemini Sun, Moon, Soul Rising. Family. Your message is Okay, so you got 2 messages. The first message is the synchronous. What? Are you serious? We were just, this is literally what I just said. The synchronicities that occur are predetermined by the attitude you hold for your desire. So you want to spend time daydreaming. You want to spend time thinking about your desire in a positive way. How do you want it to unfold? Again, visualize and imagine that in your mind's eye so it can unfold in your 3D reality. If you, oh my gosh, if you allow good things to flow when you think about it, chills. If you allow good things to flow when you think about it, more and more synchronicities align for your benefit. Point. That's exactly what we just spoke about. So this is a very, very important message for you. A very, very important message for you. The synchronicities that occur predetermined by the attitude you hold for your desire. If you allow good things to flow when you think about it, more and more synchronicities align for your benefit. And then the last message we have for you is trust your intuition. You know the answer already, and it will take you whenever you want to go. When it is time, you will know. Geminis, thumbs up and like this reading, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure to check the description box below and sign up to attend my free live webinar. It's going to be great, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, visit my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. Also in the description box, you can grab your free downloads, How to Manifest Love, as well as your free 3 tips cheat sheet to attract true love. I look so forward to seeing you guys here again soon. Have an amazing rest of your month, and I'll see you again. Bye, Geminis.